Hello everyone, this is Nate, also known as Rides with Nate, back again with another YouTube video. It is Tuesday, April 29th at 7:42 in the evening, and there is a very cute kitty. It is 80 degrees, and we got some weather around us right now. Moving in, if you can see that. So, I would like to get home. A couple local meteorologists have said things are supposed to pop off starting at 8. We are not that far behind 8 o'clock. So I really don't want to test the ABS on the FJR. I know it works. I've had to use it before. I'd rather not again if I can help it. So the sky is, yeah, you can see over there it's starting to get kind of questionable. So we are making it a point not to stick around here too long. Actually, over here to Buddy's place, just up the road a ways from me. Oh. So I'd want to get home before things get too interesting. I'll ride in the rain, but I have an issue with thunder. That's kind of where I draw the line at. Oh, come on, get off this understand. Here we go. So, yeah, join me for the ride home. I will pick you back up from the highway so I don't get feedback through the camera.
Alright, welcome to the lovely city of Martinsburg. I say that with a lot of sarcasm. These traffic lights here on Route 9 are all sorts of screwed up. The city planner, it really needs to consider another career. Thinking half of how the city's laid out is appropriate. In no way are they able to keep up with any sort of modern traffic. This intersection's the best example. Let's just put a train track right in the middle of the road. Everything backs up through here badly. Alrighty. I get the joyous occasion, I get the joyous occasion to travel into work tomorrow.
Go, you moron!
Which I don't mind doing, especially since we have people coming in from out of town. I am primarily virtual, but we've got a couple people coming in from out of town from Washington State. Some from Washington State, some from Bangalore. And these are all people I like spending time with, so we're all going out for a team dinner tomorrow night. Last week we had some other folks in from out of town, and we went to a place I've never been to called Fogo de Chao. It's an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse. Oh my goodness. That was... I understand the meat sweats. It was delicious. All-you-can-eat Brazilian barbecue. Oh my god. I feel like a weeble wobbled out of there. Every time the waiter came back around, do you want more? Sure. Do you want more? Sure. It's like, it's all protein, so I don't feel bad about it. But that ride home on this was just a little bit longer that night. Balancing was definitely not great. I was tired. I was ready to be home and sleep. Stay there. I was ready to be home and sleep like a baby that night. I did. Oh my god. It's also one of our really particularly warm days, which we haven't had a lot of 80+ degree days, but we've had a fair amount so far. Well, he's doing that plane up there. He's doing a go around. He's landing here, probably at Martinsburg Regional Airport. I think it's an Air Force base up here. I don't actually know. but it's crazy how low they get with these big cargo planes. Distracted watching it. I have like one eye on it, one eye on the road. But yeah, running the DC again tomorrow. Last time I did, I was up by 5, out the door by 6, and I made it to work. I was at my desk ready to work by 8:40 in the morning. And just crazy, it's all this return to office mandates that DC has been pushing has really just wrecked the traffic. It is almost faster for me to go the longer way around the district than to go the more direct route. It's faster for me to go nearly 20 miles out of my way versus taking the very direct route. It's insane to me. But it is what it is. That's just a sign of the times. Things change. Remote work was popular, then it was office work, then it was remote work because of COVID, then it was office work. I don't know. I think we're always going to be hybrid. Just the workforce in general. I think it's smart to be hybrid. Obviously, it depends on your team dynamics if hybrid work works for you. If you need to be super collaborative and work complex engineering problems, then yeah, being in person probably makes more sense than being virtual. But if your work isn't particularly collaborative or your team works really well with asynchronous collaboration, so email or Slack messages, like Teams messages, where you can like catch each other for a couple of hours. So riding into DC tomorrow, and then I have taken this Thursday and Friday off to go hang out down in North Carolina. I've got some family coming in. Going to the Outer Banks OBX Rod and Customs show. So by the time I upload this, it's not so unrealistic that it will probably be after that show. Storm the comment section. No, the speedometer reads 5 miles an hour fast. At best, right now, I'm doing 66 to 67 miles an hour. This thing's always read fast. So did my TU-250. My Harley was all over the place. It would read too slow or too fast. It just seemingly depended on the day, which way the wind was blowing, or what you had to eat for lunch. It really didn't make sense. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to be taking the Virginia 17 all the way down, or if I'm going to opt for I-95. I'll probably opt for I-95 morning of. We're supposed to get some kind of nasty weather run through Thursday and potentially Friday. And I don't know what time it's supposed to start, and the weather forecasting centers are all over the fucking place. It might be 9 o'clock, it might be noon, it might be 2 in the afternoon, it might be 8 in the morning. Nobody seems to know, so I'm just going to hedge my bets, get up at 5 and just hit the road. Maybe 4, depends what I feel like doing. But I need to pack a bag for that trip, probably tonight. That way tomorrow night when I get home, because it'll be fairly late, I could do just a quick pre-trip on this, check the tire pressure, clean off the windshield because a bird decided to crap right in my line of sight. And wake up the next morning and go. I'll strap the roll bag to my back seat. I'll put my laptop in my backpack in the trunk. I already have my rain gear and my cold gear and the panniers, and I'll be ready to rock. It's supposed to be upper 50s when I leave, and then it's supposed to get up into the 70s during the day, so it'll feel quite nice, even if I get stuck in traffic, which it's I-95. When I go down through Falmouth, Virginia, I will get stuck in traffic. It's 3-4 lanes, maybe 5, I forget how many, but there's 2 exits alone to get onto I-95. And south won't be too bad, because that's the reverse commute. People are coming up from Fredericksburg and Richmond north versus going south. Ooh, Camaro. I can take them. Actually, before I go home, I probably should top this thing off. I just filled up yesterday, so I probably don't need to. Because just riding to Martinsburg and back is hardly enough to warrant it. 31 I'll just go ahead and top off now. It's easier to do that. I don't have to think about it. So North Carolina will be fun. Thursday's supposed to be nice and clear. So I'm staying with my eldest uncle. My youngest uncle will be there. So youngest uncle and I will go out and pick up steaks for all of us to have. We'll have some wine and some cigars as well. It'll be quite nice. Then we've got the car show Friday, and I think it bleeds into Saturday as well. I don't recall. And then Sunday, I think we'll head home. I might have there's a Spartans Motorcycle Club event happening on Saturday. I really want to go to it, but I also don't get a whole lot of time to spend with family, so I think I'm going to prioritize family on this one. And then there's a bar social event that a couple of them are going to. I want to go, but again, I want to spend time with family, because it's not often I get to go down to North Carolina. Usually it's major holidays. Easter we couldn't this year. My oldest uncle had his knee replaced, so we didn't get to go down there. But he's doing better. He's got, I think it's 2 full knee replacements now. He's in his mid-60s. Very hard on his body between military service and he does contracting work every now and again. So his body's been pretty well beaten up. So he's got that replaced. We didn't go down there for Easter. It's okay, fine, health first. So I typically make a run down there July 4th weekend. It's for the long weekend. Typically leave on a Friday, enjoy Saturday and Sunday, then July 4th proper, whether that's a Monday or a Friday, ride back up or drive back up. Sometimes my plus one and I will... No, I don't think my plus one's been down there for July 4th yet. That was Thanksgiving last year we went down for. But yeah, then Thanksgiving will go down, Christmas will go down. Very low-key. We typically exchange gag gifts and alcohol, which is fine by me. I like booze. I don't drink a whole lot of it, though, for personal reasons. Nothing eventful, nothing impactful, nothing that's like I've been in, or I've done. I just choose not to drink a whole lot of it. As my doctor said years ago, everything in moderation. So yeah, primarily rattling tonight, not a whole lot going on. Work commute, riding south, that'll be fun. It's always good to see my coworkers when they come in out of town. Just, if the commute weren't so dang long. I also willingly choose to live out in the West Virginia Panhandle and commute to DC, so I guess I can't complain too much. I've done it to myself. I've been virtual since 2022. Yeah, 2022. I stopped going into the office when I changed job roles within the company. So I've been virtual ever since. It's been quite nice. I see the appeal. Every so often it's nice to be able to be in the office, though. I do have an easier time with collaboration. And I like filling up with the sheets here because they have ethanol-free, 90 octane. I like running ethanol-free gas in the toys. This I actually noticed it's a bit perkier. The throttle response is just a bit snappier when I can run a higher octane. And the ethanol-free, I definitely know helps a little bit. It's really noticeable in the Super Cub because non-ethanol gas is more energy dense. This sheet almost always plays copyrighted music, so I'm not going to be able to have you in there with me. If I do, I'll be surprised. I wouldn't expect it till at least next week, though. But, alrighty. This is where I shall leave you all fine folks. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw today, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithms. If you really, really liked it, please give me a subscription. That helps the algorithms even more. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.